Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? So today I'm gonna be discussing which side is better in Titan Warfare, Eldians or Marleyans. Now, 2 days ago I made a tier list for the specific classes. So if you want a specific class ranking, I suggest you go watch that video. But we're gonna be discussing overall which side is better. Now, keep in mind this is my opinion. It's fine if you don't agree with it. Also, I don't think either side is better or worse than each other, but we're just gonna mainly be saying which side has a little bit more versatility, maybe a little bit more advantage over one another. The way I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna describe each side and what they're good for and what they're not good for, stuff like that. Let's talk about the Eldians first. Eldians have a lot of speed and not so much power, and there aren't many team-based classes in Eldians. Most people can just work on their own and try to target people alone, since there aren't structures and air support and tanks like the Marleyans have. So I would say Eldians are a little bit but the Eldians are also kind of versatile as well, because they do actually have explosives and they have guns. They're just a little bit harder to get because, as you may know, the anti-personnel, which is the gun, you need I think it's 600 points. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's around 600. But the Eldians do have the Thunder Spear, which is actually a really good weapon, and it does a lot of damage to counter the Marleyan structures like towers, the AP turrets that the engineers put down, pretty much any engineer thing or a tank or the air balloon. So yeah, that one class is actually probably one of the best fighting chances that the Eldians have against the Marleyans in terms of structure. But in terms of actual fighting people, ground units, Eldians are pretty good, but there is one problem that they need to face, and that's the soldiers on the Marleyan side. So in conclusion, the Eldians don't have that much team cooperation types of classes, but they do have that speed and individual strengths. Now let's talk about the Marleyans. So the Marleyans have lots of things that can counter the Eldians. What I mean by this is when you hit an Eldian with a gun like an AR, which, keep in mind, every single class on the Marleyan side has a gun, unless you're a Titan. So this is actually a really big problem for the Eldians, since pretty much all of the ground units have ODM gears. So this is a huge counter. Another thing the Marleyans have over the Eldians is their bazooka. I cannot tell you guys this enough. The bazooka is OP against Eldians, mainly sword fighters, because they have to get a little bit closer to actually deal damage. But pretty much as a soldier on a Marleyan team, all you have to do is ride around in your Jeep, and once the Eldian comes close enough, you don't even have to Q-dash away to get them off of you. You want them to come to you. So once they actually are right behind your car, you can just time and aim the bazooka and they're dead. It's so simple.
How long would it take you guys to finish them?
0 seconds. It's not a question.
0 seconds?
Yeah, not even 1 second.
So that's 2 counters against the Eldians. Now let's get into their teamwork type of classes. So what I mean by teamwork is the most powerful combo that the Marleyans have is a blimp and a shifter. And pretty much when the shifter's fighting another Eldian shifter, they can the balloon can help the shifter by just bombing the enemy Eldian shifter. And there's nothing really that the Eldian shifter can do against the blimp. And actually there was this one time where I got comboed because he extended his combo with the air balloon dropping bombs, since the bombs actually stun the Titan shifter on the Eldian team, which is crazy. And that opens up opportunity for the Marleyan shifter to go and get a free M1 combo off. So the Marleyans have lots of good support, and even the tanks can help the shifter out by playing in the behind or just around the shifters fighting, and they can just consistently bomb the other Eldian Titan. Although, if the Titan does manage to get away from the Marleyan shifter and target the tank, it's pretty easy for them to take it out. That does open an opportunity for the Marleyan shifter to go and get a combo off and possibly even save the tank. Another thing with the Marleyans is they even have a jetpack, which has pretty good speed, which can counter the Eldians once again. For like, this is their third way of countering the Eldians. If the Marleyan presses Q once the Eldian hooks onto them, he can just completely get them off of him, and then who knows, even maybe do a counter attack with the bazooka or the AR or maybe even the sniper. So overall, Marleyans have good support and very good counters to the Eldians, and because of that reason, I'm gonna have to give it to the Marleyans, and I'm gonna have to say that the Marleyans are stronger than the Eldians. Keep in mind, of course, this doesn't mean that the Eldians cannot beat them, which it's still pretty balanced on each side, but in terms of total classes and everything like that, the Marleyans definitely counter the Eldians very well. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, feel free to leave a like, and if you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you disagree with any of my opinions or have other like things to add on this subject, feel free to leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.